Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Atlantic Council Chairman, Governor John Huntsman.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we were just back here a second ago with the Prime Minister, and what a special occasion it is for all of us gathered back there to be able to commend him and congratulate him on this most momentous achievement today. It's a huge honor to be with the country of Montenegro, now the 29th and newest member of NATO, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you tonight, I must say. We're also honored tonight to have with us Nikos Anastasiades, President of Cyprus. And we're truly delighted that Vice President Mike Pence will join us shortly to offer some remarks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, dignitaries, friends, my two daughters who are here, I have to say, a long time ago, I ran for higher office to have a podium just like this, so for me, this is a really great occasion. But I want to tell you how thrilled and excited we are to have you to the 2017 Distinguished Leadership Awards. It's going to be a very special evening tonight, and we're delighted that you're with us. So along with honoring 5 truly exceptional individuals, tonight's celebration marks the 70th anniversary of the creation of the Marshall Plan, one of the most visionary foreign policy initiatives in U.S. history, which helped lay the foundation for Europe's reconstruction following World War II. Now, the Marshall Plan, which Madeleine Albright spoke eloquently about just today, alongside a host of institutions created by the United States and its allies, would evolve into the global rules-based system that has produced one of the greatest periods of peace, prosperity, and progress in world history. Now, in a similar sense, we at the Atlantic Council have been motivated and inspired by the belief that the United States must pull together with its like-minded friends to shape the future, recognizing that if we fail, we cede the way to less benevolent actors or chaos filling the void. Suffice it to say, today is a very important moment for the Atlantic Council. We've never been in a stronger position to lead out and make more of a difference. So thank you to our community of dedicated experts and those like many of you who are here tonight who help to support them. Tonight we recognize the accomplishments of 5 outstanding individuals. We pay tribute to their leadership, their commitment, and their character. And above all, their ability to remain resilient. I know Adrienne Arsh loves that term, and so do I, to remain resilient during challenging times. They are Jens Stoltenberg, the 13th Secretary General of NATO, who embodies the Atlantic Council's mission through his unwavering commitment to advancing freedom, democracy, and international cooperation. Princess Haya bint Al Hussein, who on behalf of the people of the UAE is recognized for her principled advocacy as the voice for vulnerable populations around the world and for her efforts to bridge cultural, religious, and national divides. My good friend William C. Ford Jr., Executive Chairman of Ford Motor Company, for his astute vision in helping Ford embrace the rapid pace of change within the automobile sector, including his commitment to sustainability, community engagement, and next-generation leadership. Admiral Michelle J. Howard, Commander, U.S. Naval Forces Europe and Africa, for her military service as well as for her inspiring journey as a first African-American and first woman to be promoted to 4-star admiral and to assume the position of Vice Chief of Naval Operations. As a Navy family, Mary Kay and I are particularly pleased to have you with us here tonight, Admiral. Renee Fleming, award-winning soprano, one of the most acclaimed singers of our time, for her moving musical talent, which continues to bring classical and opera music to new audiences, earning her the National Medal of Arts and 4 Grammy Awards. Finally, as many of you know, this will be my last awards dinner as chair of this terrific institution. I'm deeply honored to have held this position for the past 3.5 years. I've been humbled by it. I've learned from all of you. I've enjoyed every minute. Following in the footsteps of some of the very special people in this audience, one of whom is with us here tonight, General Jim Jones, our former chair of the board, and I just want to thank Jim publicly once again for his leadership and ongoing commitment to this Atlantic Council. He's a very special individual, and I just want to give him a round of applause. I want to recognize my wife, Mary Kay, and daughter, Mary Ann, both of whom are here tonight for their support of many Atlantic Council events as well. Of course, none of this would be complete tonight without one fearless leader by the name of Fred Kemp. Now, some call Fred President and CEO, some call him Unkempt, which was his name in high school. I do know this: he has propelled this organization forward in ways that most would have deemed absolutely impossible a decade ago. Fred is without question the best policy entrepreneur I know. Now, we come from rival public high schools in Salt Lake City. Fred went to Skyline High School, I went to Highland High School, so it's really hard for me to compliment him at all. But it's all true. Fred operates with a level of vision, energy, and focus that is absolutely extraordinary. Fred, thank you for your leadership, for working tirelessly to advance the Council's mission, and for convening this absolutely remarkable community here tonight, which in many ways is a tribute to you and your lifetime commitment to foreign affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Kemp.
Not so fast, General Huntsman, good heavens. Governor Huntsman, not so fast, not so fast. Come on up. Come on up. We have a little bit of a surprise for you in this final Distinguished Leadership Awards dinner, well into the 4th year of your remarkable leadership. Your chairmanship has come at a time of significance for the world, for the Transatlantic Alliance, for our country, and of course for the Atlantic Council itself. So maybe you should look at the screens a little bit, and maybe the audience should as well. You've traveled the world as our chairman, rubbing shoulders and exchanging views with some of this planet's leading statesmen. In doing that, you have embodied the thoughtful, nonpartisan, purposeful, entrepreneurial, and results-oriented ethos of the Atlantic Council. You build partnerships among division. You remain principled and practical in seeking solutions when partisanship is often the course of least resistance. Your cool analysis and steady strategic thinking have been a North Star for this organization and for me in many, many private conversations about the best way forward. During a time when the speed and surprise of daily events is so easily distracting, what I'd like to share with this intimate gathering is another secret to your success. You deeply care about the people you work with. It was characteristic of Governor Huntsman, this swan song of his chairmanship, after all he's accomplished at the Atlantic Council, that he took so much time to salute me. That's just the way he is. But you have been an inspiration not just for me, but for the most junior of our staff, for the interns, up to the directors and the vice presidents, taking time to support their projects, to provide advice, and offering the most valuable things of all, your time and your boundless wisdom and boundless energy. Oh, perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe that wasn't really the most valuable thing of all. actually could be Mary Kay. Mary Kay, thank you for being such an effective and delightful Atlantic Council ambassador. And in the audience, Mary Ann and Gracie, thank you so much for all your presence and all the rest of your family's involvement in what we do. And speaking of ambassadors, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about that here. What I meant to say, Governor, is that we salute you for all you have done for your country, and our cause, and all you will do in the future. You personify the Atlantic Council's ethos of principled, untiring engagement, not shying away from the very toughest of challenges. And with that, I would like to salute you and Mary Kay and invite all in the audience to join me in doing the same.